Welcome to Hidden Costs. Tonight, we peel back the layers of modern convenience to reveal the true price paid in human stamina. Late at night, you discover you're out of detergent. One click, absolute convenience, but who pays the price? By tomorrow morning, a brown box sits on your doorstep. In economics, there's no void, there's always a hidden cost. We've been told Amazon is a miracle of logistics. We believe technology drives this speed. But what if the speed you're buying isn't technology, but a systematic harvest of human stamina and broken bodies? Today, we're looking past the cardboard. We're investigating the hidden cost of the world's most efficient cage. As of 2025, Amazon employs over 1.56 million people across its global network. That scale makes them an economic superpower. Bezos didn't just build a store, he built an empire of convenience. We wanted everything yesterday. He delivered. But to make a world without friction for the buyer, you must apply crushing pressure directly onto the worker. Inside the warehouses, time is measured in units per hour, not human minutes. In 2021, Amazon adjusted its time-off-task policy, but surveillance remains constant. The Aware system monitors every barcode scan. The machines detect every slow moment. Psychological pressure intensifies. Why are we so indifferent? Because of moral distance. This phenomenon is called moral distance. When you shop at a local store, you see the labor. On Amazon, you don't. Amazon hides the human behind interfaces and delivery notifications. Even social justice advocates are Prime members. Amazon didn't just optimize logistics, they triggered our dopamine response to that ping notification. In 2024, serious injury rates at Amazon fulfillment centers were nearly double the industry average. The cause: humans cannot match the pace algorithms demand. The algorithm is a boss that never tires or shows empathy. It knows exactly how fast a human body can theoretically move, and it sets that theoretical maximum as the minimum standard. This isn't just about hard work, this is about human API. Amazon treats people like interchangeable software modules. Injured workers are quickly replaced. The problem spreads across the entire economy. This is Amazonification. The model: total surveillance, maximum output, minimum human connection. Your value as a human being is now determined by how well you can mimic the efficiency of a machine. We see Amazonification in our physical world, those eerie, quiet suburban streets where the only sign of life is a delivery van. To be fair, Amazon has raised base wages and committed to employee scholarships. They claim a 34% drop in serious injuries over 5 years due to automation and safety improvements. From their perspective, they're providing a lifeline to the middle class in a collapsing retail landscape. But does a paycheck compensate for lost dignity and destroyed health? The feasible solution: change priorities and policies. Choose no-rush shipping to reduce warehouse pressure. It signals to the algorithm that the world doesn't need to move at light speed constantly. Support algorithm transparency laws and the right to disconnect. We must ensure the code serves us, not rules us. When you see that Prime van, remember there's a person behind it. Everything has a price tag. The checkout is just the beginning. The real transaction happens long after you click pay. The question is, are you willing to pay with someone else's life? That's the true hidden cost of convenience. I'm your host for Hidden Costs. Thank you for watching this investigation. Remember to subscribe if you want to uncover more truths about the systems that govern our daily lives. Consider sharing this video. The more we understand the machine, the better equipped we are to fix its flaws. Behind every seamless delivery is a story of human effort. Let's not forget the hands that pack our boxes. A new day begins at the fulfillment center. The cycle continues, but perhaps with awareness we can make it better. Technology should liberate us, not enslave us. It requires our vigilance to ensure the tools serve humanity properly. Sometimes delaying a purchase is the responsible action. The scale of this logistics empire is historic, but unlike the pyramids, this monument is built on speed and impermanence. We've traded craftsmanship and community for convenience. Time is the only resource we cannot manufacture. Amazon saves you time, but consumes the time of another human. This chain of custody connects us all. We're bound together by brown boxes and barcodes. The digital economy is physically heavy. It has weight and it presses down on real shoulders. Even the managers are managed.
The algorithm is the ultimate supervisor, pushing everyone to the brink of capacity. These glowing cities operate while you sleep. They're the engines that keep the promise of 2-day delivery alive. It's a ballet of efficiency, but the dancers aren't smiling. They're focused on the next metric target. This growth curve is unsustainable without significant changes to the human component. The workforce is the spring. We're compressing it to its limit. The potential energy is dangerous. That's why we see the rise of unions. It's the natural reaction to unnatural algorithmic pressure. Solidarity is the only counterweight to the algorithm. Humans must band together to negotiate with cold code. The panopticon is real, but unlike a prison, the inmates are free to leave, yet economically forced to stay. The golden handcuffs of a steady paycheck keep the system running. The contrast between wealth at the top and struggle at the bottom is the defining image of our time. This pyramid is built on the efficiency of the base. Without the base, the peak collapses instantly. The logistics network is a marvel of engineering. It conquers sky and road with absolute dominance. It functions like a nervous system for the planet, but a nervous system can feel pain. Beyond human cost, there's massive environmental cost. Every box was once a living tree. We convert nature into trash at a terrifying speed. The loop of desire and fulfillment is endless. We're hamsters on a wheel made of Prime subscriptions. We run faster and faster, but we don't get anywhere. We just accumulate more things to fill the void. Material abundance hasn't led to spiritual satisfaction. It's only led to a storage crisis. We buy so much, we rent extra space to store it.
And at the other end of your clutter is their pain. Your excess is built on their exhaustion. We must rehumanize the supply chain. See the human. Small actions help break the profit maximization cycle. The system treats humanity as an exception. That's our advantage. Communities lose local shops, replaced by warehouses and delivery vans. We silently accepted this transaction. If we don't change course, the future could be extreme surveillance and automation. Nature teaches us patience. Convenience doesn't replace long-term value. The magic is gone. Now we see the box for what it is: cardboard, tape, and hidden human cost. When you hold the box, remember the journey and the people behind it. You're data to the system, but you also have the power to consume responsibly. Opening the box is the end of the chain, but it should be the start of your awareness. Does this item bring joy, or does it just fill space? Ask yourself this with every delivery. Recycle the box, but don't recycle the ignorance. Keep the knowledge of hidden costs with you always. This is a global story. From Seattle to Berlin, the struggle for dignity in the age of algorithms is universal. We're more connected than ever. Let's use that connection to demand better standards for every worker. Shareholders want profit, consumers want cheap goods, workers want dignity. This is the trilemma of modern capitalism. Balancing these three forces is the challenge of our century. We cannot let dignity always be sacrificed. Workers are scared to speak out. Retaliation is real. That's why we must speak for them with our wallets. Support local when you can. It keeps money in your community and reduces demand on the global machine. The van leaves, the silence returns, but the impact remains. You're now part of the informed resistance. Knowledge is the first step. Action is the second. Don't let this video be just another piece of content. Rewire your expectations. Challenge the need for speed. Reclaim your patience and your empathy for the unseen worker. We can turn back the tide. It starts with one decision, one purchase, one moment of pause before clicking. Tech giants are powerful, but they're not omnipotent. They rely on our consent. We can withdraw that consent. Walking away is an option. It's a radical act in a consumer society to simply say no. Embrace the slow. Embrace the friction. Friction is where life happens. Smoothness is just a slide into oblivion. The box is just a container. Real value comes from what we create, not what we consume. They walk out into the light. Let's ensure they walk out with their health and spirits intact. We're on the same side. The consumer and the worker are allies against the dehumanizing force of the algorithm. This investigation draws on investigative journalism and whistleblower testimony. Join the community to continue exposing hidden costs. Join the conversation in the comments. Your stories matter. Your experiences add to the collective truth we are building. We have one planet, one humanity. Let's treat both with the care they deserve. Resilience is found in the cracks. Life finds a way to resist the concrete. We can resist too. Imagine if we could reverse the damage. We can't change the past, but we can shape the future. We need ethical engineers. We need systems designed for humans, not systems humans must contort to fit. Imagine a workplace designed for health. It's possible. It just costs a little more. Are we willing to pay that price? The coin is spinning. It hasn't fallen yet. We can still influence which way history turns. To the workers, we see you, we hear you, and we're starting to understand your reality. To the consumers, you have the power. Use it wisely. Every dollar is a vote for the world you want. Let's bridge the gap. Let's close the moral distance. Let's make the hidden costs visible. This has been Hidden Costs. We investigate to expose hidden costs. Thank you. Stay curious, stay skeptical, and never stop asking who pays the price for your convenience. This story was crafted to awaken your awareness. We hope it has succeeded. Listen to the heartbeat of the economy. Is it healthy or is it struggling? That's for you to decide. In the silence, we find the truth. Don't let the noise of consumption drown out your inner voice. Credits, but the real work happens on the warehouse floor. I'm your host for Hidden Costs. Thank you for watching this investigation. We'll see you in the next deep dive.